Hi everyone. I love that there's a brick wall behind me and my train ticket is right there on the floor. Pardon me, but hello. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. Let me just turn around here. My name is Mallory. I'm in the middle of trying to put my socks and shoes on. This is the infamous couch from the TV sitcom Friends from Central Park that they all sit on. But anyways, if you're new, again, hello, welcome. My name is Mallory. If you'd like to become one of my pals, it is super simple. Just hit that subscribe button right there. You see it, that red button down below. Just click it and ring the bell. Turn on all your post notifications so you don't miss out on future videos. If you're a returning pal, welcome back. So I just want to give y'all an update on stuff. So I went to a doctor, some of you may know. And a lot was kind of thrown out there. It was good. It was, I don't want to say bad. It's just I get anxiety and I get scared easily. And so it was a thing. But what's important in life, and if you walk away from anything, it's to walk away with this, and that is to follow your intuition. Listen to your gut. Your body will always tell you what it needs. It'll always give you a sign or a signal that something is wrong, or even if you're really, really, really happy. Swings both ways. So while I was at the doctor, first of all, real quick, I have not had these shoes for that long, and I live in these and I walk in them like crazy, and I'm like, should they be falling apart already? I paid a lot of money for this whole package, including orthotics and sneakers. And I don't know, anyways, that aside, just always pay attention, right? So I'm in the doctor's office. I'm not even in the office yet. I'm in the proper waiting room. And what I mean by that is usually when they call you back to say they're ready for you, they're really not ready for you. Maybe a nurse is ready to check your vitals, get your chart up to date. But honestly, an exam room is technically like a second waiting room. So while I was there in the waiting room in the main front part, something just felt off, and it just felt not quite right. And when I'm in stressful situations, especially things that are it could be mental, medical, or dental, I'm extra cautious and leery. I'm on high alert. So I couldn't tell in that instant. I later learned what the answer was, but I couldn't tell in that instant if that was just my anxiety being something's a little fishy, or if that was my intuition being this isn't right for me. So as I was trying to decipher all of that out, I brought up my kinesiologist. I think for years people have suggested or maybe kind of brought it up in passing, have you ever been seen by or tried a kinesiologist? And really it wasn't until my therapist highly recommended I see one that I was okay, I'm gonna take your advice because you've known me for almost my whole life. And I trust, what you have to say and your advice, otherwise you'd not be my therapist. And so talked to my mom, she knew a lady who knew a guy who's a kinesiologist. I mean, there's more to the story, but that's all you gotta know. So my mom literally is making an appointment with the guy So I saw this lady doctor on a Thursday. I saw my kinesiologist on a Friday. And he was able to kind of tell me some things that he was picking up on that were things my mom had already like kind of figured was an issue with me, that the lady doctor would have needed blood work for like solid proof. That's the beauty about a kinesiologist, is they don't require blood work. They don't do anything invasive. Like, I mean, there's some stuff, it's a little like, ooh, if they're like working on a muscle that's like really tender, I mean, that's not going to be the most pleasant thing in the world, but like I can live and survive that. So anywho, he basically like was suggesting that I do certain stuff to help with my anxiety when I'm really feeling panicked, like to help reset my brain, stuff to do to help my thyroid and my adrenal glands. I could go into further detail, but I'm just not going to, because it's a little bit more complex and I don't know if I have the energy right now to explain it all. But where I'm at is this lady doctor wants blood work. The kinesiologist has given me some more tools to my tool belt. Not only like, these techniques for my thyroid, my adrenals, how to like calm myself down when I'm like all revved up, but just like general everyday advice and things, as he put it. It's kind of like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Like, I like that like doctor-patient confidentiality thing. So it was really good, and I'm glad that I did it. So my next plan is to, on Wednesday, this upcoming Wednesday for me, at 3:30, I'll be on the call with my therapist to say I have blood work scheduled for tomorrow. So this upcoming Thursday, I think at 11, which I don't really want to do. But I'm not saying no to it, but I'm not saying yes to it. I am pondering it. So, I'll basically tell my therapist, like, this is what the kinesiologist has to say, this is what the lady doctor has to say, this is what they're kind of speculating. The kinesiologist did give me some recommendations. There's some lady named, I think, Connie. I don't know her last name. He sent me the info. She has a podcast. And I don't know if this is like the name of her podcast or this is just a title of an episode, but it's called Mind Your Hormones, because she was misdiagnosed with PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. In case you didn't know what PCOS stands for, another fun fact is it annoys me when people refer to it as PCOS. I was listening to like samples of audiobooks about PCOS, and this lady kept calling it PCOS. I'm like, it's PCOS, or just say it what it is, or like don't say it at all. So that annoyed me. A fun fact about me. Anywho, also I got an injury. In case you didn't know, where I live, we have like trees, like fruit trees. There's like grapefruits and lemons, and there might be oranges, I believe. And some of these trees have like thorns on them, like you wouldn't believe. My mom and I, we went for a walk yesterday, and they're like those, like an orange blossom. It's like that, but it's a lemon blossom. There's those little flowers that will become a fruit. They smell so delicious. So we were like walking and sniffing, and I was like playing around with Spanish moss and a pine cone, and I made myself a little friend, and then I put them in the tree and hurt my finger. But anyway, so I decided for now I don't want to switch out my medication. It was suggested that I try something else that I've been on before. as I mentioned in my last video, but at this moment, I'm like, no thank you, is what I tell myself. I did, however, do a little research and found this article about like where to apply my medication, because it is like topical. We'll just say that much. And so there's a specific way to apply it and where to apply. Like I want to make sure that I'm following all the instructions properly, so I'm getting the right amount of dosage, and there's no other like incident. I don't know what to say. Basically, this medicine is a patch. It comes in a patch form. So like you peel back like the plastic and it's like a sticky adhesive and you slap it on you. And I've had times where it's fallen off and I immediately would put another one on unless I'm like, I'm going to be screwed. And I need to wait till the appropriate day to like put another one on. I don't want to confuse you all, but I always know it's best to like make sure your skin is nice and clean. There's no sweat, oil, lotions, anything that could like not make the sticky so sticky. So I went over the places of the body where you can place this patch and like just to really make sure that area is like dry and like as oil free as possible. So it like will really adhere to you and like not fall off or not be problematic in any way. Because I hate when that happens, and it's been happening a little bit more frequently. Don't ask me why. Maybe because I don't know. But so I'm not going to switch out my medication. If this current one that I've been on for ages does at some point seem semi-problematic, I would much rather prefer to like a second opinion. Like there's another person in this lady doctor practice, and she was the one I saw in January who did my like annual exam and said everything looks fine. Like I really like her. Like we've built like trust. Like she's a very nice, sweet, gentle, kind-hearted lady. So I think I would feel more comfortable hearing what she had to say, just because I kind of like have this connection where this other lady, like I just met you, I don't really trust you fully yet, so I'm just gonna listen to myself. So basically, I'm gonna talk to my therapist, tell her like this is what's going on. What are your thoughts? I definitely will tell her mine. You tell me yours. I probably should listen to this podcast because it's probably got chock full of information that might, like, something could, like, trigger, like, ding-a-ling-a-ling, ooh, you know? Or maybe nothing comes of it. I don't know. And then I also was given a name and a number for a medical intuitive. You might not know what that is. My mom, she's been wanting me to be seen by a medical intuitive probably since I was like a teenager. Like for a bazillion years, and the older I'm getting and the more problems I'm having, the more I'm like, if only. But I don't have to, no more wishful thinking for this lady right here. I've been given a contact from a kinesthesiologist, so I plan on making a call and setting up an appointment and seeing what they have to say, what they're all about. And my mom, you know, she is a big fan of integrative medicine. And I used to have an integrative medicine doctor. Like, they are true MDs, they're true doctors that can prescribe medications and do tests and things. But they're the kind of a doctor that if you don't know what I'm talking about, they're the kind of doctor that you see to prevent illness and sickness. It's like you have a little something already going on, like you're really stressed out, so they help you to manage that. Like they're trying to help you on like all different levels, and they tend to take a more holistic approach. But if you need traditional Western medicine stuff, like they can do that too. So my mom saw an ad for a, what do you call it? I just said it. An integrative medicine doctor or practice. I don't know which, but something. And so I don't know if we're gonna call and like try to see if they're taking patients and establish something there. I don't have a clue, but it is 4:01 and I have been very lazy today. I need to get out and take my walk, so maybe I might listen to the Find That podcast and listen to it while I'm out walking, but most likely, pardon me, most likely I'm going to listen to my audiobook that I have been thoroughly enjoying. I'm just really like that back to like I went on Thursday, got up early the night before, like I slept 5 hours, got up early, I worked out at the gym for an hour, I went to the lady doctor, she gave me news I didn't want to hear, but also wasn't 100% shocked either. Like I knew that certain things are going to be said, but still that doesn't change how I feel on the inside. That was tiring. Then the next day, you know, I'm like struggling to get up, and I get up just in time to like eat real quick, throw on my bathing suit to go to Aquafit. You know, you do that for an hour, come home, I like take the fastest shower as I can. I just get out of the shower and my mom's like, we have 3 minutes till showtime, so we gotta leave. And so I was like rushing in my appointment with the kinesiologist. I think we went over the time because I had so much to say and like so much stuff that needed to get worked on. It was crazy, but in a good way. So yeah, I've been exhausted. But that aside, I mean, I've been really lazy today, but I'm gonna go get a walk in, come home, make myself some dinner. I can walk more after dinner, I might not, we shall see. So yeah, that is my story. I wanted to give you an update on where I'm at. I mean, this blood work appointment that is coming up, that can always be like changed, canceled, rearranged, or it might just stay that way, and then I'll have that in the morning, and then I have my workout at 1 o'clock. So if I'm not like really like, I don't know, I can't think about it, but I just wanted to give y'all an update. So there you go. I'm going to grab my water bottle, keys, a tissue, because my nose keeps running, allergies, hello, my AirPods so I can listen to something, and my sunglasses, and hit the road. So I will talk to you all soon, and if you are enjoying, give this video a thumbs up, and make sure you have subscribed if you want to keep following my journey, this medical journey, whatever you want to call it. Thanks so much. Comments, questions, suggestions down below, and as always, till next time, keep it quirky.